guys, how you going? Well, I wanted to bring something different to you tonight. There's a lot of negativity going on right now with what's going on in the US, and apparently it's spreading all over the world. People are rioting in the UK for some reason, and also France had the same thing happen. Exactly nearly the same thing, a police leaning on a person of colour with their knee. So, and they've started rioting everywhere. So, guys, in amongst all this, I've seen some of the worst footage, and I can't even describe how heartbreaking it is. And I'm not even over in the US, I'm in Australia. But watching it from here is like, this is heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. I just wanted you to know that we're with you. We stand with you. And the things I've seen today made me cry. I don't cry very easily at all. But I've watched people, I think some of them may have been murdered. On Twitter, just the footage, just people beating each other senseless, and there is no need for it at all. So actually what I wanted to do is try and uplift everybody by showing everybody the unsung heroes of all this. There are people in the community trying their hardest to stop this from happening, and I think they need credit. These people are heroes. Okay, guys, I'm not going to talk during this. I'm just going to they pretty much explain themselves. Only one of the end clips when people, I've got one clip where people grab one of the rioters, because they catch him doing it, and they pretty much deliver him to the police. But in that clip is someone who I would call the Terminator. He is dressed like a space trooper or something, I don't know, but that's the only sort of part of this that would be a little bit negative, so the rest of it's pretty positive, and I thought we all needed to see this side of it, because we need more of this. Okay, guys, my details will be down below. Let me know what you think of all this at the end. I love you guys. Stay safe and try and stay calm. And we're praying for you guys. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Everybody out there that's trying to use their brains, okay? Before it actually became a riot, the media was calling it a riot. You find that there are hundreds of people that are being arrested that have been bussed into Minnesota. They don't even live there. The police commissioner actually said it. The mayor will tell you he don't care. You have 400 years of slavery. Go ahead and destroy everything going on around here. But let me tell you why he's saying that. Oh, these fucking liberals are devils. He's saying that because you're not rioting on his block where his house is. That's why. It's because you're rioting in your own neighborhood and destroying your own neighborhood. All of those targets, I'm pretty sure tons of black folks from that neighborhood worked in that target, and now they're not going to have a job to go to either. With the pandemic already crippling economies and already hurting your area, they already knew this is going to make it worse for you. They're letting you destroy your own homes, and you're doing it willingly. And George Soros is sending people to hell.
George Soros, we all see you with these paid agitators burning down all these dozens of businesses in Minneapolis, trying to start a race war based off a false pretense that there's a bunch of people that are burning down businesses. They're African Americans, Hispanics, and angry white people. We're not falling for it. We're one people. We see what you're doing. You're not going to start a race war. It's not going to work.
We can all cite the Pledge of Allegiance, but are we really honoring what it says? One nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all? Does justice for all even exist? Race, skin color, that's sickening. Why does there have to be such a label to identify one another? That's ridiculous. As of today, my identity is love. Love is my skin color. Love is my race. We should all think about it and maybe join the same. Thank you.
To the rioting thugs of America. This was all supposed to be about calling for justice for George Floyd's murder at the hands of a few bad cops. But your actions have made it clear you don't really care about George Floyd. You have made this about you. So now I will address you directly. You have a right to be furious at the Minnesota cops who killed George Floyd. You have a right to demand severe punishment for all 4 officers on the scene. And you have a right to peacefully protest injustice wherever it may be. But you do not have a right to ravage the cities we all live in without consequence. You do not have a right to put your own fellow citizens of all colors out of work as you raise their places of employment to the ground. You do not have a right to assault the police officers trying to keep you safe as you protest them. You do not have a right to beat small business owners to the brink of death for nothing more than trying to protect their own establishments. You do not have a right to say your skin color makes you a target for police violence, break other laws as a response, and expect your own skin color to absolve you of any accountability. You do not have the right to say Black Lives Matter, but only be outraged when a black life is taken by a white person. You do not have the right to travel in from out of town to be a part of a violent throng, destroy everything in your path, and leave thinking you did something productive. You do not have a right to be offended by stereotypes that say black people are inherently violent, when that is exactly the way you act when given the first opportunity. And you do not have a right to dishonor George Floyd's legacy by using his wrongful death as an excuse to justify your criminal behaviors, and then have the gall to turn around and use convoluted circular reasoning to try to blame white people or police for this chaos when it was you who made the conscious decision to destroy your own communities in the first place. But I have a right to say I see right through you, and I know this stopped being about George Floyd a long time ago. I have a right to say your conduct is absolute trash. And I have a right to call you out for the warped, hateful, animalistic, shameful, thuggish, self-serving, rabid, exploitative, counterproductive hypocrites that you are. So I will. I'm Nemani Felder, and that was absolutely nothing but common sense.
They hijacked our protest. So I don't even think they know what they're protesting. They just wanted a reason to break windows and taunt the police and everything else. So I'm furious.
I am. Yes. You know what? You're the first one that I have seen. What's your name? My name is Funk. I know Richard. Hey, God bless you too. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I was thinking, I'm a Christian, devout Christian. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, this church is and you're the first. I've been out here for 3 days. You are the first one that I've seen. Why don't you pray? I understand.
What we worried about this.
I understand.
But we won't stand up for
I understand.
They get killed on the daily basis.
Talk to me. I understand. How old are you?
I'm tired of this.
How old are you?
I'm 45 years old.
45 and I'm 31.
And I'm tired of seeing
and
this
you
shit,
the
man.
older generation than me, and I am too.
And we've been standing
But let me
around
tell you
as the
something.
older ones, taking all this bullshit. Always hoping for a kumbaya fucking y'all.
Come here.
Always standing around for a kumbaya. Ain't nobody coming to protect us.
Let me tell you
We gotta
something.
start our own fucking life.
I understand. But let me tell you something right here. This 16, he's 16.
Oh my God. They gonna kill him next
He's
week.
16.
What we gonna do?
You tell me.
What we gonna
but
do?
This ain't the way. Because they ready to let loose. If the United States president say, if you loot, we shoot. You think doing this going
I know it.
It's doing
I
this
know it. But it's time to stand up.
So
at
don't
this
get it
point,
going
at
on.
this point, I'm ready to die.
Let me tell
For
you
what's
something.
going on?
Let me tell you something.
That's the problem that we got.
That you see right now, it's gonna happen 10 years from now. And at 26, you're gonna be doing the same thing I'm doing. You understand that? 10 years. You're gonna be right here too.
But he also got to
So what I need y'all to do right now at 16 is come up with a better way. Cause how we doing it, it ain't working. He angry at 46. I'm angry at 31. You angry at 16.
It's old, man. It's old,
You
man.
understand me?
It's old.
Putting yourself in harm's way is not the way.
No, it's not.
You and the other your counterparts the same age and that has that same power. Y'all come up with a better way. Cause we ain't doing it.
Oh my God.
And I have a 5-year-old son.
Oh my God.
And it ain't happening. I marched 4 years ago. Keep Lamont Scott did the same shit y'all doing. The same exact thing night after night after night. It don't matter. Come up with a better way. You understand me? You keep yourself safe.
then we feel the bulk of that. We're not allowing that no more. Okay? That's the reality of what we're dealing with right now. All right? Like I said to all my white brothers and sisters, we appreciate y'all being out here and supporting us. But this is not y'all space. This is not your space. Period. We don't need this bullshit right here. Because what our reality is, when this shit is all said and done, when we wake up, we still gonna be black in America. Now that's not nothing against none of y'all. That's not what this is. That's not what I'm saying. But we're not gonna allow y'all to go up there and start causing chaos and confusion. It's just not gonna happen.
You got a voice. That's it.
That's right. That's right.
Don't think for a second that he represents who these cops are from all over the county and around the station. We go out there to help people, not do that nonsense.
That's right.
So I just want to tell you, where's my man? Right there. Where's the gentleman? Pastor Hawkins, see, I'm just going to tell you, we want to be with y'all for real. So I took the helmet off and laid the batons down.
Yeah.
I want to make this a parade. So listen, I'm just telling you, these cops love you. That cop over there hugs people. So you tell us what you need to do.
Walk with us!
Walk with us! Walk with us! Walk with us! Walk with us! Walk with us! Walk with us! Walk with us!
For those of you watching right now, across the nation,
I feel your pain, okay? I feel your pain. We're here with y'all. We're here to help you. All right? Okay? Okay? It's all right. Look at me. It's all right. We're all here together, okay? All right? Come on.
right, bro.
It's not even like that. It's not even like that. It's about staying neutral. That's what's important. That's what's important. So I'm gonna put the nigga, these motherfuckers not staying, goddamn. What you say? He killed somebody? Did he kill somebody? Nigga, that fucking squad did that shit. March it out my motherfucking family. Yes, I see them as human beings, just like I see everybody on this side as human beings. We're all human. This uniform doesn't make him a robot. Just like your uniform, your skin color doesn't make you a criminal. They got mamas. You see? And if you just give them a minute to get out of energy, you will have no problem out of it. Okay? I appreciate your patience and your tolerance. My grandfather burst back on this stuff. Okay? Hurt people, hurt victims. Right? I don't want them to be hurt. Don't hurt them no more. I love you, man. I love you, man. I do. I know when you're being great today. I got good shit. Al Pepto gonna eat this ass looking today. I love you. My children, 13 and 16 dead. Iraq dead. Take his ass. Hey, that's my man. Get him. I need him. He ain't do shit. Get him. Okay. Get him. Okay. All right, up. You good, yo? Where's that?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get
You don't fuck why. That's behind any hours. That's G over the front.